Good evening and welcome to everyone. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only Lord Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. I've been down pitch side to look at the conditions. And you'll be looking at plenty of runs on this pitch, not much fun for the bowlers. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Great information there from David Gower. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Straightforward choice there. Good decision.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled.
Yep. No.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Yep.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Edged, there's no one there, could go down to the boundary.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Yep. No. Yep. No.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep. No.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack. From the north end. Oh, the batsman couldn't get out of the way.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Yep, beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Nice bowling.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Drives and misses everything. Needs a direct hit.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
hard, nailed it.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries.
Yep.
Loud appeal.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yep. Catch!
Brilliant shot that.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. That's out.
Yeah!
Caught.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yeah. Catch it.
Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
End of the over. 13 runs coming from it. The Royal Challengers are 2 for 47. Going with spin now.
Yeah.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yeah.
Good pickup. Big chance.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yeah.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Yep.
Super shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
for 66.
19 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 2 for 66.
Yeah.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Yeah.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Massive chance.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Misses everything.
All in.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Timed that brilliantly.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Khan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Nicely clipped off the pads.
And that brings up 50 runs for this match.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Nicely played.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Duplessis didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
Good precision with that throw back from the deep. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Probably should have gotten back for a second there. Need to push a bit harder on that first one.
Yeah.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling.
This could be trouble.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these two.
A really good 50 partnership. These two are looking strong, and it's going to take something special to break it up.
Yeah.
Good bit of timing there.
Great shot for 6. Moving along nicely and starting to really build this innings.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yes.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yeah.
Too full, got what it deserved.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over. The right armour is coming into the attack
Right.
from the south end.
Yep. Yep.
Right out of the middle. That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
A Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yes.
Strays onto leg and glanced it sweetly. Might just get to the boundary rope.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
Catch.
Middle that one, great timing.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin.
Yeah.
Only a touch full and put away.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up, and let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yes. Nice.
A direct hit and this could be gone.
A good piece of bowling there, a little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Yeah.
Gone, it's a good catch.
After all that effort, they just couldn't manage to go onto the 100. They'll feel like they've missed out here.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Yeah. Catch it.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Found the gap with ease, wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Wonderful batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure on the bowler to respond.
Yep, yep.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Another one gone, the 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Straight to the fielder.
No.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
That's the over. The Royal Challengers are 4 for 140. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
They'll have to bowl that one again. Must have only been missing by a few millimetres.
Yes.
Nicked it. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. It's a fantastic catch by the keeper, diving away.
Well, that was an entertaining show of power batting. Really putting the bowlers to the sword for a while there, but it's all come to an end.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Brilliant shot through the vacant point position. Not sure they'll cut that off.
That's the kind of shot you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep the control and find the boundary.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield. Could be gone if only they had hit.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Perfect Yorker, brilliant bowling.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A good start, but that's all they've managed. They did the hard work and threw it away in the end.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Number 8, please give him a round of applause.
Yeah.
Just about timed that perfectly.
That's the way you want to start your innings. Into position quickly and drills it to the boundary.
Big shout.
No!
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Going with the spinner.
Wait!
Taken. A really good one too.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The right-hander is
Patel
coming to bat.
is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Yep.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Yep.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
He was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Yeah.
Immaculate timing there.
That was a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
68.
15 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 7 for 168. And that's the end of the innings. The Royal Challengers have set a target of 169 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Wait on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Gill shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Bowl disturbs the furniture.
The first wicket is down, back to the pavilion, and disappointment is etched on their face. Can't believe they got out like that.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Loud shout. The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. No problems at all with where the ball is pitched. Clearly impact in line. Not much to argue there. And it's unfortunate in the end, but if you're the batter, you're still there.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Up.
They'll get at least one.
Power.
There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A miserly over is completed, just one off it. Going with pace now.
The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Nice shot, runs possible.
Yep.
Edged. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Yep.
Nicked it, but that's going all the way.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Perfect technique and placement.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
The Royal Challengers found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Yep. Waiting.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
It was a nice looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yup. Waiting. Yup. Keeper.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. It's too easy just to glance the ball off the pads and take the easy runs.
Yup.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that has raced to the boundary.
Yup.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yup. Yup.
Beautiful cover drive. A hint of movement in the air and eased towards the boundary.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Waiting.
Super shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Yup.
A couple on offer here. Really playing all their shots that over. Really expensive. Patel, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Yup.
Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yup.
Great shot through the gap.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Yup.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Duplessis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap.
Wait there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Into the 5th over. The batting side are now 1 for 45. Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Waiting. Yup.
Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard pressed to stop it.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Oh my, that's racing away.
Those runs bring up the 50 partnership.
The 50 comes up between this pair. It's been a strong partnership so far. A lot of people in the dressing room will be hoping it can continue.
There'll be runs here.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever and picking up good runs.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Waiting.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait there. Yep.
Gone!
Yeah!
Brilliant diving catch. They made it look so easy.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Bit of a change up in the field now.
Hasaranga coming into the attack from the south end. It's getting to where this is becoming a problem. It's obvious it isn't out, but they appeal anyway. Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Out! Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
Really tried to push the scoring along and managed to do so for a while, but in the end, it's just one risk too many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Wade, whose first task is getting themselves settled. In the air, looks to be landing safely.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Miller didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Great shot.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Yep.
Massive edge. Straight to the fielder. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Miller has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yep.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Finds the edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Nicked it.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Nicely played.
Always back in the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That was just a massive shot. Middled it and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Right.
Doesn't beat the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely. Just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yeah. Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Yes.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Great work from these two. Really strong batting. They've looked really comfortable.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Patel, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end. Edged it.
Yep.
Misjudged that throw and the batter survived what would have been a certain run out. Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yeah.
Oh my word, what a catch. The hang time on that one.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Yes.
Too full, got what it deserved.
Got their head right in line with the ball, a beautiful strike there down the ground.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That is an amazing half-century, just mammoth stroke making. Such an impressive stint at the crease so far. That shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start. pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Big edge.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Are now for
Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
The Royal Challengers bring it home in a close one. So many twists and turns. I think the best team won in the end, but what a fantastic match.
From all of us in the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. It ended up being very close. Hope to see you soon.